Well, for more on this, I'm joined by James Alan Anslow, who worked for News International for 30 years, including a spell as chief production editor on the News of the World. He's now a lecturer in journalism at City University, London. Thanks very much for coming in to BBC Newsday. What's your reaction to this? After working for so long within this corporation, this must come as just a complete shock.
It was totally surprising. I didn't see it coming. Everybody I work with, everybody that knows the newspaper well, they couldn't see it coming either. I don't know anybody that predicted that this would happen. The death of that brand is an absolute stunner.
And just give us an insight into what it was like working there, because of course Glenn Mulcair, the person at the centre of all of this, in his apology he described the relentless pressure to get stories. Is that something that you'd remember? Absolutely.
I mean, any journalist is under relentless pressure in newspaper journalism particularly, and popular newspaper journalism. Huge amounts of pressure when you're top of the pile, as the News of the World always was and continues to be right up until now. The pressures is manifold. It's a collaborative hothouse with people working together, with skills being shared, after trying to get the best stories and to protect them so they could come out on the weekend with the best scoops.
But phone hacking is something that something that you would have been aware of?
No, I wasn't. There were always, right from the 70s when I first joined the paper, there are always, just as in other papers, very sophisticated techniques and devices used, but all of them, to my knowledge, legal. So yes, the idea of phone hacking or voicemail interception, as it's more accurately called, was unknown to me and indeed to the colleagues I had.
And now, the way this is being played out, what do you make of the fact that it looks like Rupert Murdoch is very much sticking by Rebekah Brooks, and yet it's Andy Coulson who we're hearing suggestions that he could be arrested tomorrow?
Yes, I've heard those suggestions too. It is a mystery to everybody, or everyone who's close to it, quite why Rupert Murdoch is so keen to cling to his charismatic CEO. It's reminiscent, strangely, of when Cameron, the Prime Minister, clung to Andy Coulson as his aide and seemed to cling to him far too long. But that is indeed the situation. You know, 2 days ago, the Financial Times in Britain ran a leader saying that her position was untenable. The very same day, Rupert Murdoch issued a statement which made it very tenable.
OK. James Alan Anslow, thank you very much for sharing your experiences after having worked for News International for 30 years. Thank you very much. Right, let's get some of the day's other news, because Sharon, I believe that dozens of people have been killed in violent clashes between rival political groups in Karachi.